Angela. You just spoke to Bronik about sensate focus. I think there's something that we don't understand very well. Men and women are different. You've said that so many times before. Would you like to tell our viewers how different, in terms of touch or in terms of sensation, how different are men and women? Are there any priorities, preferences?
Well, I suppose it's, I mean, not all men and all women are the same.
Yeah, correct.
So there are variations, but what I would say is I've certainly seen some common themes. And those themes are more noticeable in a heterosexual relationship where you've got male and female. And one of the things that, well, there's two things I've particularly noticed. One is women will often touch men like they like to be touched. This is in general intimacy. And men will touch women like they like to be touched. So for example, you might find a female partner, she's touching his hair, stroking his cheek, and he's like, get on with it. You know, he wants genital touch.
True.
And then he approaches his wife or his girlfriend or his partner while she's washing up or she's cooking, and he's like, action spots.
Yep.
Somehow hoping that that is going to transport her into the bedroom. Whereas in reality, they're likely to have a big row.
True.
And she's likely to be completely irritated. So I think sometimes helping couples see that that is, whether it's, I don't know whether it's instinct, whether it's the way we're designed, but if that is occurring, then bringing that out into the open depersonalises it.
Yep.
And then they can start to talk about what sort of touch they like.
Yep.
So it's really important, if you're helping couples move forward and improve their sexual life, it's really important that they can be honest and open about what touch they like.
Yep.
Now, once you've told your partner that you don't like being grappled on the action spots, then of course you have to help him change. Because any of us, we get into habits.
Yep.
And so we have to, if we want to touch differently, then we have to help each other to make those changes. And if the woman likes more, you know, neck touch or kissing or stroking, then actually she needs to be saying that. So you're going to improve her ability to experience good arousal.
True.
And actually, to be honest, a lot of men actually benefit from whole body touch, particularly if there is a sexual problem, because then you're looking at enhancing stimulation from other parts of the body. So it's actually quite, you know, particularly in terms of people with any sort of spinal injury or other medical conditions, they might have, you know, they might find it really beneficial to focus on the sensations and pleasure they can get from other parts of their body.
Yeah. No, it's really interesting you say all this, because these are these fine things that you know, but you still don't say it, and it causes so many problems. So no, thank you so much for this input. I'm sure this will help.
And I'm sure that the other thing I would just say in terms of themes, one of the other things I've noticed is women tend to separate themselves from sex in a way that men don't.
Okay.
So women might complain, why does he only want me for sex? Why doesn't he just want me for me?
Yep.
Well, he can't just want you for you, because to a man, you are sex. There is no separation.
Yep.
The opposite of that is for a man who doesn't separate himself from sex. If he feels rejected because a partner doesn't want to be intimate or sexual, then for a man, you're not just turning down sex, you're rejecting the man. And then for a man, that can make him feel really hurt and upset, because he feels it on a personal level, you're rejecting him as your partner.
Yeah. And this is one of the prime causes that lead to so many problems in interpersonal relationships, and nobody understands these basic factors that sort of function in relationships. And this is not something that people don't know, but it's just something that you prefer to overlook, just because it looks like, well, it's easy to say women are from Venus and men are from Mars, but well, I think there's a reason why I say that, and now we understand a lot more why. So no, thank you so much for that. I hope that input helps people and they try and change the way they, you know, look at things.
And talk.
Yeah, and talk. It's really important. Thank you, Angela.